And now sports with Matt Boreen.
Last week, Patrick Mahomes' doubters were left with a little room to hate. 4 touchdown passes, but 2 of them were on simple shuffle passes. So what does the first-year starter do? He silences the haters for good in historic fashion. Mahomes had 4 touchdowns against Chargers, looking for more in Pittsburgh today, and boy, did he start that hunt quick. First quarter, going to hit Chris Conley over the middle on 2nd and goal, and the Chiefs lead it 7-0 early. 4 minutes later, same score. Mahomes again, this time to Travis Kelce. Throws it so hard it knocks him over, but Kelce holds on, and it's 14-0 KC. Still in the first quarter, Mahomes again. This time, he's going to try and pick out Hunt, and he's going to hit the pylon inside. That's another touchdown pass. 3 in the quarter makes it 21-0. That was only the start. Third quarter, game tied at 21. Mahomes to Kelce again. Chiefs back in front, 28-21. Later in the quarter, tied at 28. Spreading the wealth a bit at quarterback. Finds Demarcus Robinson this time. 9 touchdown passes through 2 games. That ties the NFL record. But why tie a record when you can break it? Patrick Mahomes threw 2 with 10 touchdown passes, and they needed every one today. Chiefs win it 42-37. After the game, Mahomes gave credit to the abundance of weapons he has on this Chiefs offense.
They can't stop everybody. So for me, it's just about getting it to the guy that has the man-to-man coverage or has the open area. And so those guys were getting open today. The offensive line was blocking great, so it was making my job a lot easier. There'll be games where we come in and teams try to take away 1 or 2 guys, and that's the good thing about this team is no one really cares about who's getting the shine, I guess you would say. Everybody just wants to win. And so if a game comes in, they're trying to take away Tyreek, Kelce, and Conley, and Sammy. All those guys will take off, and if vice versa with everybody through, we'll spread the ball around and whoever's open.
Now, while a large portion of credit for Missouri State's upset win over Northern Arizona should go to the Bears' defense, you have to look at running back Jason Randall as well. In our Bear Nation report, the senior running back was easily the brightest spot for the Mo State offense. Randall matched his career-best rushing performance in just 1 half, carrying the ball 13 times for 139 yards and a pair of touchdowns. In the end, the senior finished with 181 yards. That's the most by a Bear in 5 seasons. He averaged 9.1 yards per carry in the Bears' dominant 40-8 win over the 22nd-ranked Lumberjacks. After the game, Randall gave a lot of his credit for his performance to his offensive line.
It was just a good day, the offensive line. We were up here on Monday, and we're in the film room just seeing what we need to do, and we were just excited to get out there, and I think we got after the day up front.
The offensive line has a sense of responsibility that they want that to protect their running backs and their quarterbacks, and they're a very veteran group.
Now, the St. Louis Cardinals' playoff hopes are in a bit of jeopardy right now. The Redbirds on a 4-game losing streak, 3 of those against the very team they're fighting for the second wildcard spot. Tonight, St. Louis was looking to avoid being swept by the Dodgers, or the team they now trail. Cardinals virtually in must-win territory at this point, needing a good outing from Adam Wainwright tonight. Top first, he rings up Muncy on the breaking ball. 6 scoreless, 9 Ks for Wainwright tonight on defense. What about the Cardinal offense? Bottom second, Big Bear Marcelo Zuna going to get that offense started with a solo home run. Gets out in a hurry. His 22nd puts the Cards up 1-0. Jump to the 4th. Same score. Jed Jerko adds to the lead with an RBI single. Jairo Munoz going to score. That doubles the Redbird advantage, 2-0. Next batter, Yadier Molina keeps it going. Another single. Paul DeYoung comes home easily. Cardinals go on to win this one 5-0, snapping the losing streak and clinching an 11th straight winning season. Here's what that means for the wildcard standings. As I mentioned, Cards in dangerous territory. Dodgers and Rockies neck and neck for the division. So the Cards now trail both by a half game for the second wildcard spot. And to make matters worse, they now travel to Atlanta for a 3-game series against the NL East division leaders. As for the Royals, they were looking to sweep the Twins today. Bottom first, Ryan O'Hearn opens up the scoring. Double to deep right, scores Alex Gordon, and KC goes up 1-0. Move to the top of the 4th, game tied at 2. Tyler Austin gives the Twins their first lead of the game with a solo shot to center. His 16th of the year puts Minnesota up 3-2. Bottom 4th, Twins in control 5-2, but Brian Goodwin going to get a little rally started here. RBI single to center. O'Hearn scores to cut the margin to 2 runs. Then in the 5th, it's Adalberto Mondesi finding the pitch he wants, and we have a tie game. 2-run bomb from Mondesi, his 9th, knots this game at 5. But the Twins just refuse to let this one slip away. Jorge Polanco homers to left center. And the Twins go on to win this one 9-6. So Royals lose, but other than that, a great weekend for Missouri sports fans with the Cardinals, the Bears, and Mizzou, and even the Chiefs today all getting wins.
Not many complaints, Matt. Thanks so much. A final word next.